What's up everybody, SNipEz. Welcome back to building SouthLake. So, at the beginning or either at the end, I'm not exactly sure yet because I haven't edited the video yet. You might see something that shows like this popping up in like really fast speeds, so it's like really sped up. This is the building we're going to be finishing up today, and this is supposed to be like an apartment or condo complex, basically, building. And I've already started it, and might as well, hey, since it's already started, let's try to finish it. So, there's still a lot of things I need to like kind of get done. It looks like the back is kind of finished to an extent. So let's start working on the sides then. So a lot of people have been asking me like, how come I record so much like off camera and stuff like that? And so reason for it is just because sometimes it's really hard to record everything on camera. Just because there's so much on camera that you can do sometimes, but sometimes it's kind of better to kind of do it off camera, just because the monotonous stuff, the boring stuff, it's just like some people ask like, why'd you even put this in? It's not really that interesting to us, so why'd you put it in? Oh, sorry guys, my phone just went off. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. And so kind of the reason why I kind of leave some of this stuff out is because sometimes I'm not sure what I want it to look like, so I'm kind of like indecisive getting rid of stuff, and that's not really good for videos. So sometimes I just kind of try to leave it out, you know, because maybe it's like, hey, it's only just this one thing, maybe people won't mind, which some people do mind. They don't like when I do it, but for the most part, I try to leave some of that stuff out just because it's not the most interesting thing in the world. And maybe the side won't take too long. I forgot how much detail I put into the sides here. I mean, just the front alone took me probably 45 minutes to an hour to come up with an actual design I liked. And that doesn't even include like the windows and the balconies. That just includes like the frame. It took around that much time just to do the frame. So this shows you like how much time gets put into stuff like this. So we need, what, 2 here? And one part was I actually had to kind of redo this building. Well, I wouldn't say redo, but I had to kind of like reshape the sides, just because I found out I didn't have enough room to make it as wide as I wanted to. So I kind of had to make it a little bit shorter than what I wanted, which wasn't a huge deal. I mean, there wasn't too much I really had to get rid of, but it was kind of irritating because I did want it to be wider. Hey, Jax. Okay, so how do we make the front here? So 1 block forward. Okay, so not too bad. I kind of have a headache right now. I'm not sure why. I kind of hate, like, might be because I haven't had any caffeine today. That definitely could be it, which kind of sounds really bad, and it is. And the reason for that is I'm kind of addicted. I'm addicted to soda, I guess would be the best way to say it. Usually if I don't have soda for like a day, I get a huge migraine just because I'm having like caffeine withdrawal. It would be the best way to look at it. Oh no, sand, come back. Baby, come back. Okay, so I think that's right. Yep, it looks correct. Yeah, I mean, so like I said, a lot of people have been asking me like, why do I do so much stuff off camera? And for example, if you watch my most recent house video, which wasn't put up, it was part 4 of house number 59, I believe, if I'm not mistaken on the house number there. I do know it was part 4 though. I saw one comment saying, oh my god, you did so much stuff off camera, you did this, you did that. And in all honesty, I did some stuff off camera. For example, outside I put a pool and some stuff like that, just because it all depends. The reason I kind of do stuff like that is just because, one, it all depends on how much space you have, really. I mean, if you have the space to make a pool, go ahead and do it. But if you don't, what's the point of me showing you how to make it if you don't have enough room? I mean, there's plenty of pool designs out there. I showed you how to make the frame of the house, which is the most important thing. And we were going to make the interior, which was what part 4 was. And so this person was complaining that I did so much stuff off camera. Like, for example, I made the floors. She didn't like, I didn't show her how to like, where to put the floors, I guess. And so she got irritated about that, or he. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl. Which was kind of funny to me. It's like, they're just floors. I mean, you should know where to put them. It's really easy. They're usually 1 block below the windows is where they usually go. And so it's kind of funny to me at the same point. It's like, really? You're mad about that? Alright, so let's see. Nope, that's not right. It needs to be here. So this needs to be 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so much monotonous stuff you gotta do. Wait, is that right? 1, yeah. Well, I just want to make sure this is right, because if I mess it up, I'm kind of screwed. And I don't want to have to do this stuff over and over and over again, because it's never fun. Yeah, I mean, I actually got this design from, kind of like last part, from Google Maps. I just went to different cities, and I was looking at some different buildings to get some inspiration, you know, and just look around real cities and see, like, what kind of buildings they really have. And this one came up in, I believe, Seattle. I mean, I probably looked around different cities for maybe, man, almost an hour to 2 hours, just looking at these maps and street views, trying to figure out what kind of building do I want to make. And I didn't just look in the US, I looked overseas, I looked in Europe and all different places, just trying to figure out, like, what kind of building would look good in my city. Because, believe it or not, there is a lot of thought that goes into making a city. I know some people know this. If you've made your own city, you definitely know this. But if you want a good city, I mean, a lot of people ask me this as well, so I'm kind of answering a question here. Is a city takes a lot of planning to make. They're not easy to make. For example, skyscrapers, yes, can be very easy at the beginning, but if you want your city to grow, kind of like how this one is, or for a better example, Newfield, how Newfield is completely a fully grown city to where I can't expand it anymore until an update comes out to where I can expand it. And the hardest part is the beginning is really easy because you have all these ideas in your head. You know, I want to do this, I want to do that. So all those ideas are in your head and you already know what you want to do. But the hard part is once you get to that area to where you don't know what you want to do, and it's like, okay, I don't want to use the same design again. So that's the hardest part. You got to try to figure out. It's like, where could I put this? Where should I do this? What can I do here? And there's so many things you kind of have to plan ahead in your head. Plan ahead in your head. Great. But a city, if you want it to be nice, takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of planning ahead, like I said. I mean, usually if I'm building a skyscraper, usually, for example, I know I'm jumping subjects here, but it all has to like tie in together in the end. For example, SouthLake has been growing pretty fast. I mean, all these buildings have popped up in like what, first 2-3 months around that time frame, and Newfield took around a year to complete, or a year and a half, maybe even longer than that, 2 years. And so there's a lot of progress, like we were just talking about. Whoop. Yeah, how come these are off? See, I'm happy I didn't complete these yet. What was that? Oh, that, see? I'm happy I checked and made sure was doing it right. But for example, I've made 3 cities so far. I made Rack City, which, yes, I know, extremely stupid name. Which was a good city for me at the time. This was very early on in Minecraft. Only problem was it wasn't after I started getting like better at building and getting more ideas that I realized, wow, this is not up to my standards, which I set myself at high standards. I mean, for example, if I don't like something, I won't put it out for you guys just because, one, I don't want to be giving you guys bad quality videos. And the thing is, if I don't like it, I mean, you can even use this information for your channel if you want as well, to where if you're not happy with your content that you're putting out, it's not a good thing to put it out just because if you're not happy with it, I mean, some people might like it, but for the most part, other people might not like it as well. So you kind of have to just say, look, I don't like this, I'm not putting it out. I've done that with a couple videos, and it's honestly a better thing to do that just because, like I said, if you're not liking your own content, there's a problem there. You need to like your content to be able to put it out. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Some people might see things a little bit differently. But that's just like how I look on things like that. Just because, like I said, if you don't like it, who else do you think is going to like it? I mean, the first person you have to satisfy is yourself. Really, I mean, I've made houses I don't like. For example, TT Con Royal and I, a long time ago, I haven't talked to him in a long time, unfortunately, we tried making a house together, and we tried recording it for one of my house videos, and this turned out to be the ugliest house we have ever built. We both agreed on this. It was a crappy house, and we decided not to put it out, which good thing that we didn't, because it was a crappy house. But since I didn't put that out and I made another house, we actually came up with a better designed house, which this was a very long time ago, keep in mind. If you remember, I think it's called like Let's Build a Brick House, and this was very early on. I mean, it's almost maybe like the first, oh man, maybe first 7 months of Minecraft when it came out, or as soon as we got creative. And so it took a while to kind of like get my standards up and make things I enjoyed. And so, okay, so we have this done. Wait, did I do that wrong? I think I did this completely backwards. Crap, I did. Stupid me. This was supposed to be back one block. Oh my goodness, I gotta redo all that. I wasn't paying attention, and that's what I get. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, so you kind of want to, like, if you're going to make YouTube videos, you want to set your stuff on a bar. And you don't want to set a bar too high. Like, don't set a bar saying, I want to make 1 million subscribers in a year. There's one, possibilities of that, it's never going to happen. And one, I've been thinking about making a video, like, about how my channel started. Because some people ask me, how did you get so big over time, like, so fast? And one, I don't even like to use the word big, because I don't think I'm that big of a YouTuber. I'm not, compared to other people. So I'm very self-conscious about, like, what I say about things. It's because I don't want to sound cocky, you know? I'm not a cocky person, and I don't want to sound cocky. And so that's why I never, like, consider myself being a big YouTuber. And I really don't even like using the word fans. I mean, you guys are my friends. I mean, that'd be the best way to look at it. I mean, I don't look at my subscribers and go, yeah, those are my fans. I look at them and go, those are my friends, because there's a reason why you guys clicked on the videos. There's a reason why you guys keep coming back to the videos. Which, for another thing, and I'm jumping around to so many different topics today, because I just keep coming up with more ideas to think and talk about. For example, people got pretty upset that my channel was pretty much all about tutorials, which they were fine with, but then when I changed my setup for things, like I'm not going to be making house videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday like I was, people kind of got upset about it, which I understand, because that was kind of like what my channel was revolving around, was these tutorials, and they were upset, which, like I said, I understand that. But the reason I was doing that to where I switched was because even though I do have a big amount of subscribers, a fan base, if you want to say, the difference is between me and other YouTubers is, one, I don't get a lot of monthly views compared to other YouTubers my size, like Big B Stats. And I think the reason for that is you guys don't have any reason to come back. Like, I think there's no connection to, like, help us connect with each other, you know? So I'm trying to, like, work with that and get that connection between different people, just so you guys have a reason to come back to the videos. It's not just, oh, what he built this time. It's like, oh, hey, my friend's online, he just put up a video. So I kind of want to have, like, that friendship, you know, to where you guys can come back because you like the videos, not because you want to see, like, oh, what he built this time. And I want to, like, build that kind of, like, friendship, you know? I mean, I don't know how to describe it, really. Besides, like, I'm trying to get that interaction with the audience, which people didn't really, they understood it, but I don't think they wanted to accept, like, accept it as a good idea, maybe would be the best way to phrase it. Because it is a change. I mean, some people don't like change. I mean, most people don't like change. So I think that's why people didn't really enjoy it too much. Which is because, like I said, they don't like change. They wanted the tutorials, but tutorials are hard to be very entertaining in. So, I mean, I don't think myself as a funny person, but I can have my funny moments. And so, in tutorials, it's kind of hard to get that, like, interactive audience to where, for example, I watch Rooster Teeth and the Let's Play channel, which they're part of Rooster Teeth. And the reason I watch them is because I can actually kind of relate to their humor and their personality. And that's why I watch them, because it's something I enjoy. In which, that's something I want to have with you guys, is that you guys come back for the personality because you can relate to it. And you can have these funny moments playing with me and stuff like that. And so that's kind of the main reason why, like, I've changed a couple things for the better, in my opinion. So I can, like, get you guys coming back to the videos, having a good time with me, and not thinking of me, like, I don't want you to think of me as a YouTuber. I want you to think of me as one of your friends, really. I mean, I want to play with you guys. Some people think I'm a bad person. That just comes with the territory. You're always going to have your haters. You're always going to have your fans. And you're always going to have your friends. That's just life rule, really. So yeah, I mean, so I'm trying to, like, get that interaction with you guys that I kind of, like, have with Rooster Teeth kind of thing. And I think that's, like, the best way to, like, go about things. Is because I'm still going to be doing tutorials. Like, for example, house number 49 or 50. No, yeah, 49, almost house 50. That's coming. I'm still doing those. They're just not as often. That's the main thing. I think people didn't really listen to the video too much, just because I've gotten so many videos, for example, about SouthLake. I've said this in every part, saying this is not a usual seed. I mean, a lot of people ask me this. A lot of people don't listen. That's just the generation now. They don't really want to listen to things. They want to skip ahead, and they don't have as much of an attention span, which I'm not trying to insult anybody. Those are just actually proven facts. And so, what was I talking about? Well, completely forgot what I was talking about. So, I was on a roll, and then I was off a roll. I was like a barrel rolling down a hill, then I hit a brick wall. How's this building looking ever since we fixed it? There we go, that actually looks better. Okay, so we have all that. And let's fly back up here real quick. How come... Okay, never mind, it is correct. It's kind of worried I did something wrong again. I was like, oh man, I don't like messing up. Wait, so how... Okay, never mind. It's supposed to be like that. Because this is a balcony right here. Whew, I got worried again. I'm getting worried too much about this building. I don't know why. How much time we're at? We're at 17 minutes. So, wait, hold on. So I need to start. I'm gonna do this to make things a little bit easier. I'm trying to finish up this building pretty quick because I'm here in a couple after this. I'm gonna be going and recording some build time with a special guest, which you guys know him because he's been in a lot of videos, so you guys are gonna know him. But all right, let's just stack this up for the roof. The roof is on fire. Oh no. So what? That goes up to here. Again, boom. Boom, like that. Oh no! There we go. I can get rid of that one. That one, keep that one. Okay, so we might be good here. So then I just do this. Doop, doop. Oh, actually, I did this completely backwards by accident. So that should be like that. And now I do the overhang. Like this. Oh no, messed that one up. Oh no, I keep messing up, no. Oh, we need to go up one more block here. There we go. Oh, my eye itches. So what are some other topics to talk about? So we talked about how things have like been changing, like why I kind of like made different changes to my channel. We talked about that, which I think was a good talking point. I mean, I guess another thing I think from what I remember we were talking about was how I was talking about how you don't want to look at if you are a YouTuber and you're trying to get bigger with YouTube, you don't want to have extremely high standards for yourself. You don't want to go in thinking, I want to get this many subscribers in this amount of time. And also, I see a lot of like own channel advertising would be the best way to look at it on other people's videos. For example, on Rooster Teeth, they have it all the time. And the thing is, you don't really want to do that, guys. You don't want to go on other people's videos and say, hey, can you go check out my channel? And the reason for that is, one, you're on the internet, people are just going to criticize you. You might get some subscribers out of it, which I understand you're advertising, but at the same point, you're acting extremely needy and desperate, which you don't want to come across as. And one, you don't want to be you're thinking about, like, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to offend people by saying this because I know people do it, but like, you don't want to sound needy, and the main thing is you don't really want to try going for subscribers. I mean, don't get me wrong, subscribers are very important, but the problem with that is people always start off YouTube saying, I want to get this many subscribers, and I just want to do this, blah, 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 and you're actually looking at it the wrong way. And what I mean by that is, with my channel, I was just making videos for fun. That's the thing. You want to make your videos for fun, because if you're having fun doing something, other people might enjoy what you're doing. They realize that you're having fun. And the best way to really get subscribers and your views up is by just, one, making videos. That's the main thing. Any place you go to will say, if you want to gain subscribers and views, just upload videos, because the more you upload videos, the more of a chance somebody has a chance of finding you. And so that's one thing. The other thing is, like I said, you want to have fun making your videos because you want other people to be having fun with your videos as well and coming back to them. And you want to gain that trust with people, and that, like, fan base might be the best way to call it. And you don't really want to set yourself for big expectations, because if you have big expectations, don't get me wrong, you always want to have expectations, but some people set their expectations too high. And the problem is, once you set them too high and you don't accomplish those, people get really upset, they get downed. And another thing is, like, just the internet in general is just a negative place. But one thing you have to realize is, so if you put up a video and it gets a lot of views, say 30,000 views, we're just throwing out a random number, and you have 250 comments, I guarantee out of those 50 comments, 25% of them, probably even more than that, maybe 75% of those 50 comments might be like hurtful and hateful messages to you, saying like, why do you even make videos, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. And people would take those things very seriously, because they're like, really? People would actually think that? And so the thing that's wrong with that is they are really worried that people aren't enjoying their content. But the thing you have to realize is, you have 30,000 views and you have this small portion of people not liking your videos. I mean, if you look in the comments, you're going to see people saying, I suck at building, do this, do that. I ignore those people. I read the comments because I think they're funny, but I don't take them seriously, because yes, even though you can get some really good constructive criticism and stuff like that from the comments and on YouTube, the comments really are a spot for people to whine and complain. And I'm not saying stop commenting on my videos. I enjoy the commenting. But one thing I found out, and a lot of other YouTubers have found out, the people that really want to contact you will do it through your social media. They're not going to do it through YouTube, you know? I mean, some people contact me through YouTube, which I look at the comments and I read the good ones, and I read what people are saying, but I filter out the bad comments. So if people say bad things about me, I laugh it off. I don't take those things seriously, because the best way to look at it would be, the people who don't like your stuff are going to be the ones who commentate and say something. But the people that like it, most people aren't going to comment on a video. And that's what you kind of have to realize is, majority of people aren't going to sit down and take the time to comment. And so you have 30,000 views on that video, but you're worried about the 1% that is commenting on negative about you, which you shouldn't be looking at it that way. I mean, look at it on a positive way. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be negative about everything. And did I get this the right height? Let's go see. Scoot doo 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 doo. Nope, one too high. Dang. Okay. So we gotta start from here, and now we're here. Start from the bottom, and now we're here. Oh, so much stuff going on my phone. Okay, just keep going down, 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 down. And okay, so does it have the one overhang? Nope, it stops right there. Okay. So we're almost done with this. And how much time are we at? We're at we're at 25 minutes. So after we finish up the roof here, we're probably gonna stop the video. And let's get rid of that. Put a piece of gray. Make this into a solid block. There, block. And okay, so roof is done there. Yeah, I mean, I think we got a good enough portion of this building done. You might see it done by next part, or we might finish it up next part. Either one, I'm not exactly sure. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys kind of got a good use out of my ranting there. I mean, really wasn't ranting, but like the conversations I was talking about and all that. So thank you for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe. Even the bad comments, I read them all. So thank you, guys. Please rate and subscribe. I'll talk to all you guys later. And thank you for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Bye-bye, guys.